5 spiritual gifts: heart, ability, personality, and experience. What that means is that nobody else can sing your song because nobody is shaped like you. God put something unique in the earth when he made you. And he's looking for a return on his investment. He's looking to see how are you going to live your life so that when your life is over, people don't say nice stuff at your funeral, but heaven gets happy and the angels reach over the corridors of glory and applaud because they hear your Father saying, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Are you going to use your notes to make melody or make a mess? But there's an interesting book entitled Silence about a 17th century missionary who found himself incarcerated by the Japanese army, and they decided to try to torture his faith out of him. So every day his captors would come up with a new way to try to inflict him with pain physically and emotionally and psychologically, so much so that one of the soldiers began to take pity on him. And one night after they had gotten through beating on him and torturing him, he went into a cell and said, maybe something's getting lost in translation, that they're just trying to get you to say that you don't believe in Jesus no more. And be clear, there's nobody else here to come and save you. Nobody's bargaining for you. No articles are being written about you in the paper. I don't know why you're going through all this, but even if you don't mean it, if you just say it, they'll leave you alone. And the man, while he was trying to bandage up his wounds, looked at him and said, listen, I appreciate what you're saying, but you don't understand that I'm performing on a stage. I'm trying to get the applause of just one person. Because as long as I have hands that have holes in them applauding me, then I know that my living will not be in vain. Can I say this to you, my brothers? Can I say this to you, my sisters? I don't care how much you post on social media, and I don't care what your bank account reads, and I don't care what you got sitting in your driveway. At the end of the day, my brothers and sisters, all of that stuff is going to fall away, but only what you do for Christ is going to last. And I wonder if I have anybody in this church today that is a witness to the fact that when you do something for God, it has a lasting effect and impact. It goes beyond your expectation, and it makes your life meaningful and worthwhile because it's purposeful. I thought somebody at Chosen City would be shouting because I'm actually talking about your pastor, because if 5 years ago he had not heard the voice of God to use his 12 notes to found a church called Chosen City, we would be literally sitting in this room right now. But this room and you and I are evidence of what God can do with somebody that's willing to turn themselves over to God so they can have hands that have holes in them applauding.